You've been told respect is earned. But what if I told you there's a way to have people prioritize you without asking for it? It's not magic. It's Stoicism. People spend their whole lives waiting for respect, hoping that one day others will just notice them. But there's a way to walk into any room and instantly change how people see you without saying a word. It's not about being loud or strong or even important. It's about how you carry yourself, how you show up in your own life first. The secret isn't some gimmick or trick. It's grounded in ancient Stoic wisdom that's been around for over 2,000 years. And these Stoic rules, if you follow them, will make the world sit up and take notice. Now, if you're serious about mastering your mind and unlocking the secrets of inner strength, you're in the right place. Subscribe to join a community of thinkers who are taking control of their lives, not just coasting through. With every new Stoic insight, you'll gain more power over your mindset and actions. Let's get started. You'll want to stay with me till the very end because it's not just about what you'll hear, it's about what you'll feel. Each rule we uncover will peel back another layer, sharpening your perspective and unlocking a strength you didn't know you had. This isn't about quick fixes or hollow tricks. What's coming is real transformation, the kind that stays with you and changes how the world sees you. Ready? Let's start with Rule 10. Rule 10. Master the art of silence. They say silence speaks louder than words, and they're right. In a world filled with noise, the Stoics understood the power of keeping quiet. When you speak less, you listen more, observe more, and gather more insight. But here's the twist. Mastering silence isn't about being invisible. It's about knowing when to speak and when to hold back. Those who constantly chatter reveal everything about themselves. Those who are quiet, they hold the power. When you walk into a room and say little, people lean in, they pay attention. You become the mystery they want to solve. So next time, try it. Sit back, observe, and let your silence do the talking. Rule 9. Show no reaction to criticism. Criticism will come, no matter what you do. And when it hits, most people either crumble or fight back. But here's what the Stoics knew. When you show no reaction, you show control. Think about it. What happens when you react emotionally? You hand over your power to the critic. But when you remain calm, collected, and unfazed, you stay in control. People criticize because they want to see how you'll respond. They expect you to get defensive or upset, but when you don't, they're the ones left wondering. Keep your cool, and suddenly, you're the one in charge, not them. Rule 8. Take responsibility for everything. It's easy to blame others when things go wrong. It's easy to point fingers and make excuses, but that's what most people do. If you want the world to prioritize you, you need to take full responsibility for your life. Every action, every consequence. The Stoics lived by this rule because they knew that when you take responsibility, you control your destiny. No one else can dictate your path. If something goes wrong, you ask yourself, what could I have done better? This attitude, it sets you apart. It shows others that you don't make excuses. You make things happen. And when you live like that, people notice. Rule 7. Set boundaries, then defend them. Most people let others walk all over them because they're too afraid to say no. They're afraid of being disliked, so they let others drain their time and energy. But the Stoics knew the power of boundaries. Setting a boundary isn't just about saying no. It's about defining your worth. If you let people violate your boundaries, you're telling them that your time and energy don't matter. So set clear boundaries, and here's the key: defend them. It's not enough to just set them, you have to enforce them. When people realize you won't compromise your boundaries, they will respect you more. Rule 6. Live with integrity, even when no one's watching. Character is what you do when no one's looking. In today's world, many people pretend to live with integrity when others are watching. But behind closed doors, it's a different story. But here's the Stoic secret. Living with integrity isn't for show, it's for you. When you consistently live according to your values, you don't need approval from others. You build an inner confidence that nothing can shake. And here's the twist. When you live with integrity, people notice, even when you think they don't. They see you as someone solid, trustworthy, and dependable. And in a world full of pretenders, that makes you stand out. Rule 5. Embrace discomfort to grow. Comfort zones are cozy, but they're also traps. The Stoics believe that real growth comes from discomfort. Whether it's a tough conversation, a new challenge, or stepping into the unknown, discomfort is where you find your true strength. Most people avoid it, but you'll face it head on. Why? Because every time you embrace discomfort, you grow stronger. You build resilience. And here's the thing. When you do what others won't, you become what others can't. People admire those who embrace challenges, not those who hide from them. So the next time you feel that discomfort creeping in, lean into it. It's where you'll find the growth you're looking for. Rule 4. Control your reactions. Control your power. You can't control what happens to you, but you can always control how you react. This is one of the core principles of Stoicism. When something goes wrong, most people panic, lose their temper, or let their emotions take over. But if you want to stand out, learn to master your reactions. When you respond with calmness, no matter how chaotic the situation, you show strength. And here's the twist. People will test you. They'll try to provoke you just to see if they can get under your skin. But when you stay cool, collected, and unfazed, they lose and you win. Rule 3. Detach from outcomes. Most people are obsessed with results. They tie their worth to whether they win or lose. But here's the Stoic secret. Detach yourself from the outcome. Focus on the process, not the result. Whether you win or lose is often out of your control. What matters is how you play the game, how you show up every single day. When you detach from outcomes, you free yourself from the emotional roller coaster of success and failure. You become steady, unshakable. And here's the twist. When people see you detached from the outcome, they respect your commitment. They see that you're driven by something deeper than just winning. Rule 2. Be decisive, even in uncertainty. Indecision kills progress. Most people get stuck because they're afraid of making the wrong choice. But the Stoics knew that action is always better than inaction. Even if the decision isn't perfect, it's better than staying stuck. Being decisive shows confidence. It shows that you're willing to take risks and make things happen, even when the future is unclear. And here's the twist. Once you make a decision, own it. Don't second-guess yourself. When you commit fully, others will follow your lead. Rule 1. Master yourself before you lead others. This is the ultimate Stoic rule. If you can't master yourself, you'll never lead anyone else. Most people want to control others, but they can't even control themselves. They let their emotions, their impulses, and their fears dictate their actions. But the Stoics knew that true power comes from self-mastery. When you control your mind, your reactions, and your habits, you control your life. And here's the real kicker. When people see that you've mastered yourself, they'll naturally want to follow you. They'll look to you for guidance, not because you demand it, but because you've earned it. Now that you've made it this far, I have something special for you. You see, there's one more rule that the Stoics didn't always speak about openly, but it's the secret sauce that ties everything together. Ready for it? Here it is. Know when to let go. The world tells you to hold on, to keep fighting, to never give up. But the Stoics understood that there's immense power in knowing when to let go. Whether it's an argument, a goal that no longer serves you, or a toxic relationship, sometimes walking away is the ultimate act of strength. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means choosing your peace over everything else. Imagine how unstoppable you'd be if you only focused on what truly matters and dropped everything that didn't. That's true freedom. Think about it. Everything we've covered boils down to mastering yourself. Silence, resilience, decisiveness, boundaries. All of it comes back to one simple truth. The world will treat you the way you teach it to treat you. By mastering yourself, you force the world to prioritize you. People will respect you, not because you demand it, but because you live with integrity, strength, and purpose. You don't chase approval. You set the standard, and others follow. That's the Stoic way. When you put these rules into practice, you're no longer just existing, you're thriving. You're walking into every situation with confidence, clarity, and purpose. You'll find that people start to look at you differently. They'll start to respect your time, your energy, and your boundaries. And most importantly, you'll respect yourself. Because this journey isn't about changing how others see you. It's about changing how you see yourself. When you do that, the world naturally adjusts. So, What's next? If you want to dive deeper and continue this journey, stick around. The next video will take everything we've discussed and push it even further, opening your eyes to the hidden Stoic principles that will transform not just how you live, but how you lead. Click on the next video, and let's keep building this unstoppable mindset together.